Hello and welcome to a WinRAR video. Today we want to show you how to back up your data with WinRAR. A lot of you may only use WinRAR for packing and unpacking data in and from various types of archives. But with a quick setup, you can create your own automated backup using WinRAR and the task scheduler. And we're going to give you the instructions on how to do it. First, select the files and folders that you want to back up regularly. You can either do this in Windows Explorer by right-clicking and selecting Add to Archive, or you can select the files directly in WinRAR and then click the Add button at the top. Here we are going to set up the profile for our backup. This setup is important because the task scheduler will automatically run this profile at the end. First, we're going to choose a location where we want our backup to be stored. Normally, this would be an external hard drive or USB stick. Then we are going to give it a name. In our case, we'll just choose Backup WinRAR, but you can name it whatever you like. For the compression method, we're going to choose Best. This is also up to you, but we want our important backup to be compressed in the best possible way. We're also going to add a recovery record, so that we have the best chance of restoring our data if the backup should get damaged. For the update mode, we can choose different options depending on your wants for your backup. We're going to choose Add and Update Files, since we do not want our backup to always replace every existing file that may not have changed. Instead, we want it to add new files and update files we've worked on. Then we're going to switch to the Backup tab and activate Generate Archive Name by Mask. This will add the exact time and date to each of our backup files. We will also go one step further, and in the Time tab, we will activate Store Creation Time, so that if we change the name of our backup archive, the creation time will still be stored. Now we have to click on Profiles and save current settings to a new profile, and another dialog window will open. We are simply going to name our profile WinRAR Backup 1 and activate Save Archive Name and save selected file names. We also want to activate Immediate Execution. This is the most crucial part so that the task scheduler can run this profile on its own. You can also create a shortcut on your desktop or add the profile to the context menu. To make the next step a little bit easier, we are going to temporarily save the profile to our desktop. When you click OK, the first backup will be created right away. You can also just close WinRAR, as we've done all the setup that we needed to do in WinRAR. Now onto the task scheduler. This is used to tell Windows to do a specific task at a specific time. In our case, we want it to run our WinRAR backup profile once a day. For example, if you want to back up your important data every day after work. Open it and click on Create Basic Task. Give your task a name and a description if you like. Now we're going to set up the time at which we want the task scheduler to run our backup. Like we said, we're going to select daily at 6 o'clock. We want to select Start a Program and then click Next. Now we're going to choose which program to run. We need to search for our WinRAR profile, select it, and then we also need to add an additional argument. To do that, we're going to right-click on our desktop shortcut, click on Properties, then Shortcut, and then we're going to copy the last part right here. Copy everything inside the quotation marks and the quotation marks themselves. Click Next, check everything one last time, and then click Finish. Now you're all set up and ready to go. Thank you for using our program, and we hope we could help you out today.